Hey everybody, this is your blood host Nikhil, and today I'm going to discussion about soil with my uncle, who's a farmer's son and is now currently working in IT. Soil, one of the most important things in our life. The soil helps grow microorganisms and give the nutrients to our plants, which they make food with the energy. Then people or the animals eat that food and get the energy to do something or to work. So, uncle, explain yourself and what crops have you.
Thank you, Nikhil. Thanks for a quick introduction and thanks for inviting me to your channel. My name is Arun and I work in IT industry and I help my father in this farming. And this is like an ancestral farming. We have different crops here. Sesame plant. Take the sesame seed and extract the oil, ginger oil for cooking. And if you see on the other side, so you can see the tapioca underneath the soil. Other side, there's a teak fruit.
So, inside soil is not just dirt, it's a mixture of air, water, minerals, organic matter, and microorganisms. The soil holds the support for the plant and the soil structure and the minerals. So, when you were young, how did you understand soil without learning science?
We understood soil by touching it. Some soil holds the water, some doesn't. So, by looking at the soil, which crop would grow in which soil? So each soil has its pros and cons. There are dark soil is good for paddy field because it contains water, and the paddy field requires water for all the 3 months until they are ready for harvesting. On the other side, there is a red soil. Red soils are good for onion, small onion. Doesn't contain water, so all the water, right? So it goes inside the ground. So it will not be contained on the soil.
So there are three main types of soil: sandy soil, loamy soil, and clay soil. So sandy soil is very dry, clay soil is very moist, and loamy soil is both of them combined. Uncle, now tell me, did you see this difference in real farming?
Sandy soil drains the water quickly, clay soil holds the water, and loamy soil gives the best yield.
So, did you know the soil is actually alive with many microorganisms? Actually, a spoon of soil holds more organisms than the people on the earth. Wow, these microorganisms actually help farmers. Did you know there was any kind of life on soil?
Absolutely. So earthworms are the sign of healthy soil. Fertility, that's why they call it as the farmer's soil.
Healthy soil is when the soil absorbs water and prevents floods or drought. So, the soil has to absorb the water for the paddy, so it could give the nutrients to them and prevent the flood and droughts attacking them. Uncle, so how do you know if what would happen when the soil quality was poor? What had happened?
So either water flooded the field or drains too fast. So that will be the soil quality which we can determine.
Soil is also being protected because because of chemicals overuse, erosion. The soil has to be protected from these things. So, uncle, did you notice some differences between the earlier and now soil?
Earlier the soil was tested, which means they use cattle for ploughing. So when you use cattle for ploughing, they're like lightweight, the soil is not overloaded. But today, if you see right, everything is machineries. We use tractor for ploughing, which are very light, which deteriorates the soil quality. So that's how we determine. So today, we are using a lot of chemicals as well. That's also good for soil quality. So these are the factors which determines the soil quality.
So exactly, the health of the soil is dependent on how we use it. So uncle, when you work in IT, does this change how you look at farming?
Yes, farming is also a system. So you need to understand the farming, you need to understand the season. So there are seasonal crops where you need to understand the season, and based on that you need to plant the crops. Then only you can get a better yield. If you are planting a crop which are not flavored to the season, then it is not good.
It's just like a computer system. When one system fails, everything also falls apart. Remember, the soil gives us food, energy, water, security, and life. So without soil, we wouldn't have any energy to do anything. All we do is we get the energy from the soil. Even the cows, the animals, all get their energy from the soil. It creates life itself.
So respect soil, it will protect us. Soil is everything. All microorganisms, all living things need soils. It gives food.
No soil, no food, no life. Thank you, Uncle, for joining with us on this educational evening today.
Thank you, Nikhil. Thanks for visiting our farm and thanks for looking after all these crops and explaining the benefits of soil.
So remember, the soil is everything. It creates life itself. So remember soil and it will respect you. This is your blood host, Nikhil Bala, signing off.